Welcome. Hope you're having a great day so far. We're talking more liposuction today, fat transfer. This is a 360 lipo right here. We got some cool technology. I'm able to draw on the screen. Super fun, right? So if you guys have any questions or concerns, I'm happy to answer them for you. As you're jumping on, make sure you follow us, like the page, comments, all the good stuff, anything that you can do to help us grow, I'd very much appreciate it. Okay, we're having payment plans already. All right, cool. So fortunately, we literally just got approved for care credit. So we now offer care credit. We're a care credit provider, so if you already have care credit, we can accept that. If you need to apply for care credit, we can facilitate that as well. So financing is an option. Okay, driving but tuned in. Awesome. What's up, Lexi? Okay, yay, care credit. Absolutely, it's a good thing. So something's going on with Instagram. It's like frozen. What's up, Lisa? What's up, Christine, Marie, Gabby? Thank you guys for jumping on here today. What's up with TikTok? You guys don't like us today? We got bigger pictures. You get to look at my cute mug. Okay, how do I get a consult? So you can see right behind me here, there's this red thing. So you're gonna go to our website, MyShapeLipo. Go to MyShapeLipo.com, and when you click on the quick quote is an instant pricing. And then once you're serious and you're ready to move forward, the next step is getting your formal consultation. So the formal consultation, we do charge for that. I'm charging for my time, but you're gonna get my opinion. So you're gonna send in pictures and allow me to look at the specific issue that you might have. So let's show you some pictures or some drawings here. Okay, so you can see in the before picture how we're treating the entire front of the abdomen here. So everything in the front. So from just below the breast line all the way down to the natural fold down at the bottom there. And ideally, what we're trying to do is get this fold to go away. This fold right at the bottom here. We want that to disappear. And if we can get that to disappear, then you'll be happy. And you can see in the after photo, now she has a little bit of this, in the lower abdomen here, she treated her, the front of her stomach, and she had some loose skin previously. She had some stretch marks previously. And when we remove large volumes of fat, the skin tightens up every time. And you can see in these pictures that the skin tightens up exceedingly well. And no big scars. This young lady is going to be getting her procedure tomorrow, actually. She's coming back for her arms and her underarm and her upper back. So it'll be the next step in her journey. And you'll get to follow her. You can follow her directly on our page here on the private Facebook group. So if you go to Facebook and you search MyShapeLipo support group, you can see this individual. She's sharing her story there, and she's going to be, like I said, she'll be in tomorrow for her procedure. So, maybe she'll be posting some cool stuff. I don't know. Depends on what she's feeling it, right?
Like your Instagram just went off.
Yeah.
Go check.
It's stalled. Maybe this one right here. Maybe that's internet or something. Yeah. So we do arm liposuction. We do abdomen liposuction. We do wherever, right? Let's see. Pretty with Jaws. Okay, I have uneven lipo. I'm a medical esthetician, so I've fixed some of it, but it's too much. Not a problem, we can help. Some of the non-surgical stuff is okay, but it's certainly not gonna do the same as liposuction. Liposuction, we can physically remove the fat cells, especially when you need a revision, you need to break through that connective tissue, that scar tissue that's causing some of the issues. So that's something that I can definitely help you with, and I've got a lot of experience doing. Okay, what if you keloid? Well, keloiding is, it's part of your life, right? You've dealt with it with other stuff. Are you kidding me? They suspended us TikTok for this, for showing a face. TikTok is ridiculous. Okay, no, it's not accurate. This is ridiculous. You know, TikTok sometimes will just let us right back on, so let's just turn it off and we'll come right back on maybe. Appeal, yeah, we want to appeal.
This just shows everybody what we have to go through just to show this information. And it's this face, right?
You guys have to,
We're also having problems with Instagram.
yeah, and shoot, you put this picture of Instagram, this girl's big ass is just shaking right in my face, but
Yeah,
but we can't
exactly.
show faces and skin and show people before and afters. It's kind of ridiculous. What did they ban me to? What's the date right now? Wait, they banned me for a week. What? They'll let me back on. Anyhow, all right, so we're here with Facebook, we're here with YouTube.
Instagram again.
Instagram, let's see if we can get back on Instagram. So if you guys have any questions, what's up, Ira? You know, it's so funny, Ira, I think it was you that someone saw your pictures that you posted and they're like, that's not the same person. We've had a couple of those lately, and to me, it's the biggest compliment when, you know, clearly these are the same people. And if you don't believe me, just, you know, many of the individuals actually chime in and they're like, yeah, that's me. But even though someone says that's me, there's still people who are like, no, it's not. It's a different tattoo or a different skin tone or, you know, whatever the case. But it's a huge compliment, in my opinion, because it's obviously the same people. So when people think it's a different person, that means that I made such a huge dramatic change that, you know, you can't even tell. So super fun. I'm glad that, you know, people have those issues. Let's go to the next one. This lady's actually coming back as well. She had her arms and her upper back treated, and I want to say she's coming back next week. So we got a big week next week, helping a lot of people, and I want to say we're doing 360 lipo on her. She posted some new pictures on our group as well. So if you guys are interested, you should definitely go check out the Facebook group, and you can see what we have going on there. What's up, Monica? Okay, we got Instagram on now. Man, it's frustrating how we don't get the following. You know, we don't get the exposure on Instagram and Facebook anymore. That's why I haven't been coming live here as much. You know, I get like 6, 7, 10 people, which is kind of, you know, I mean, I don't want to say it wastes my time, but it's kind of a waste of my time. In comparison to on TikTok, I've been getting like 1,000 people live, so it's way more productive for me to spend my time on TikTok. That's why I've been there so much. And if you're interested in a quick quote and getting pricing, I just pinned a comment from Mr. Stewart, and it says you're gonna have to obviously on Instagram. You can't. There's not a linkable link there, so you're gonna have to copy and paste that, put it in the toolbar, But this is a cool picture here. So this lady, she's a 54-year-old. This is next day results, and you can see how well the skin tightens up. Now, obviously, since this is next day, you're seeing some of the irregularities from the compression garment and swelling. That's totally normal and to be expected the day after the procedure, and it all clears up in time. In fact, she just updated on the group, and there's a new picture of her, so you can go check that out. It's nice to see how well, even though when people have stretch marks, the skin tightens up. And this is an example of that. So you can see clearly how she had, excuse me, she had damage to the skin with the stretch marks and the loose skin and the hanging stuff, but afterwards you can see how well that skin tightens up immediately. This is why I keep telling people it happens immediately, and it happens every single time, and it doesn't matter what kind of damage you have. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I do the liposuction right and you get out enough fat like this, it tightens up every time. Every time. Now the big question is with all this damage that she had before, what is it going to look like afterwards? And that's the stuff I don't know for sure. You know, I don't control that stuff. I didn't cause the damage, and I'm not, you know, afterwards all I do is I take the fat out as smooth and evenly as possible, and I allow the body to do what it's going to do. Now in the aftercare, if you keep everything smooth and even and flat, the body, and we put compression garments on. The compression garments hold it in position, and then the body will form scar tissue in that position and stick it like glue. So this fold, I'm guessing, is going to go away completely. And if it doesn't go away, even if it doesn't go away, it's still an unbelievable result. I mean, she can see her pubic area now. Before it was like, you know, and I know a lot of these larger individuals, they have a hard time, and you know, cleaning themselves, seeing their genitals, reaching around to do, you know, stuff, reaching around the backside. It's challenging as you get bigger. The fat that you carry is way more than cosmetic when you get these larger procedures. It's way more than cosmetic, and there's so many benefits, health benefits, but there's a lot of functionality benefits. The ability to, you know, fit in the clothes that you want to wear. It's big benefit from that standpoint. This was that lady. She's got my patient tomorrow. This is a really cool picture here. This is a very complicated issue, challenging situation. She has that irregularity in the middle of the abdomen that she came to me with, and this was from wearing her pants too tight. So those of you that are trying to cover up, you're trying to cover up that lower belly, so you put your pants in the middle and you cinch them down really tight, so you're thinking that nobody's gonna see. And so this is what happens when you do it for like a decade or so. And it causes that ridge, and the ridge becomes permanent because the body created connective tissue to keep it there. So what I do is I break up all that connective tissue and basically unroof the tissue that is holding on. So then afterwards, when you put the compression garment on, if you can hold it in a position long enough, the body will scar down in that position, and that's how we get it to go away. Face lipo pricing. So the chin lipo is $2,500, but you can go to the quick quote on the website to get all the pricing there too. Okay, is the bra roll included in the upper back lipo? So Monica, if you go look on the quick quote, there's a specific package that I include. It's the arms, the underarm, which is the we used to call it the front bra roll, so the underarm, and then the upper back, or we used to call that the back bra roll. Riona, been able to go hiking and do more physical activity since getting MyShapeLipo. Nice. You know, I believe, if I'm thinking the right person, you got arms and upper back and underarm. So that's awesome. It's really, it's so much more. It's so much more. And you'll never know what the real benefits are until you get it. And then once you get it, you're gonna be living your life and you're like, wow, this is so much easier. And in most cases, you won't even say anything to anybody. It's just, you realize that your life is easier, your life is better, your life is, there's more to it because you're able to do the things that you want to do. Maybe you stop hiding, and you never told anybody that you were hiding before, but you stop hiding and you notice it and you're like, this is awesome, this is awesome. But you're still embarrassed, you don't want to tell anybody that I came out of my shell and I'm not hiding. But people notice. This is what people notice when you're smiling afterwards, when you're wearing, you know, the clothes that are form-fitting and, you know, showing off your shape. Because when you're not happy with your shape, you'd wear clothes that don't show it off. In contrast to when you're excited about it and you're happy about it, that's when you wear the clothes that are going to show the stuff off. And that's when it gets a lot more fun, when you start to see these individuals that are able to wear the clothes that they want to wear and feel the way that they want to feel and do the things that they want to do. It's like opening up a whole new world of potential for you. And that world of potential could be, it's anything. It means you have the opportunity to do anything with your life, and it's like you got to write your own life story. That's it, right? You know, stop living on other people's terms. Stop doing all the things that other people want to do, and you can start living on your own terms. Do the things that you want to do. Be the person who you want to be. And when you have the confidence to do that, life gets good. It gets real good. You're going to be happy. That's what it's all about, being happy. There's another next day picture. There's Miss Barbara Shaw, next day results. And you can see how well everything tightens up. And with her in particular, you can see how her butt pops out. And so she got this booty pop that the girls talk about. And that's just simply treating the lower back during the 360 lipo. So we treat the lower back to create that natural arch that you already have. I'm just kind of uncovering it. Ira says, yeah, I know people don't think it's me, but I have my same, I know, it's funny, right? Just no more fupa, no more belly. Yeah, the belly button looks nice. I look toned, my skin retracts. It's amazing, right? 41 years old. You are definitely living your best life. And that's what it's all about. Look, and your best life is different than my best life, right? And different than anyone else's best life. So when we say these words, it's a mentality, it's a mindset. It's not a specific thing. It's not a specific thing. You define it. And when you define it, that's what's fun, is I like to watch you and see, like, what do you define as your best life? And some people, you know, Barbara's going to all kinds of like shows and she's wearing like different outfits. And if that's your best life, if that's what you want to do, you get like turned on for that stuff. I mean, like happy, you know, it turns you on, you're happy, you're excited. That's good, right? And you do whatever it is that you feel is your best life, and you just got to do it instead of staying at home, instead of covering up, instead of avoiding. You know, that's the shit. That's not your best life. That is not your best life. It's getting out and doing things, you know, going hiking and experiencing the world, going to shows, going out to dinner, spending time with your significant others, right? All of them. And if you don't have others now, maybe afterwards you will, because everybody's going to be wanting to attract it to you. So live the good life and do it now. There's no reason to wait. There really isn't. You know, there's so many people who are like, oh, I'm gonna, when this happens, I'm gonna do this. When this happens, I'm gonna do that. Well, stop saying that. That's just excuses. And when you make excuses, that's you telling your subconscious that what you really want is not important. So when you say, oh, you know, I'll go on that diet later, or I'll get liposuction next year, or you know, I'll go on vacation. I'll take a vacation when I get more time. It never happens. It never happens. And then, you know, living your best life becomes a dream, maybe a what if, you know, it could be. And those things never really happen. Like tomorrow never really comes, because when it's a tomorrow, it's actually a today. You guys ever think about that? When you say I'm gonna do something tomorrow, like, oh, I'm gonna go buy something tomorrow. I'm gonna go you know, travel next week, or you know, when you start pushing that stuff off into the future, it's just an excuse. It's just an excuse, because the only time that we actually get to experience is the now. We don't get to experience tomorrow, because when tomorrow comes, it's a now. And yesterday doesn't exist anymore, other than a memory. So stop feeling bad about yesterday. Stop feeling bad about what happened to you when you were a kid, or what happened to you last month. And, you know, it doesn't matter anymore. You just got to let it go. If you can let it go, then you can move on with your life and be happy. And that's the goal. That's the key, right? All right. You guys don't have any questions. We only got 5-6 people, so you know, unless you guys have any questions, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm tired. I got a huge day tomorrow. So thank you so much for coming in here today, and you know, we'll try it again next time.